Number 8 is to ensure that you follow through on discipline. All right. When you say you're going to do something, you've set routines, you've given the child instructions, and you tell the child, if you don't do this, this is what I'm going to do. If you don't do this, I'm not going to let you do this. Ensure that you follow through. All right. If you are the kind of parent that any little thing you begin to pity the child, you tell the child that if you don't do your assignments, you're going to have your dinner after you're through with your assignments. And then the child now goes to sit in the corner and is acting like, he wants to faint. You don't tell the child, go and carry your food, and stop behaving as if you want to faint. Or you tell the child you're going to do something at the end of the day, either you're too busy or you don't see it as important, and you decide not to follow through on that discipline, on the consequences. Over time, that child is not going to take you serious, all right? Because the child knows that whether he does it or not, you're not going to do anything. So that child is not going to take you seriously, and that stubbornness, it will continue. Number 9, don't give ambiguous threats, ambiguous or impossible threats. You're telling the child, if you don't do what I've told you to do, if you don't stop this, I'm going to break your head. You know you're not going to break that child's head. That child knows you're not going to break his head, so he's not going to do what it says you want him to do. All right, don't give impossible threats. Children know when you mean it, all right? And if you continue to dish out all this kind of impossible threats, they won't take you seriously. And then finally, connect with your child. I cannot emphasize this enough. Connect with your child. You see, even especially as a teacher, a lot of children that teachers consider to be so stubborn, and they bring the child to my office, and they tell me, ma, this child is so stubborn, this child is so this child is so. When you connect with that child, you find out that the child becomes easy. The child, at a point, the child doesn't want to hurt you. At a point, the child doesn't want to disappoint you, because you let the child know that, okay, see, I believe in you, I trust you, I love you, and this is not war. Let your child know that this is not war. I'm not fighting with you. It is not a battle. All right, connect with the child. Build a positive relationship with your child. You see, children that their parents have won them over, there's that element of friendship, there's laughter. After a while, they will do everything not to disappoint you. All right, so let your child bond with your child, connect with your child, let your child feel your love. All right. Children, when you get a child to this point, you begin to see the positive side of the child. You don't even have to yell, you give it over time. And one beautiful thing about the so-called stubborn child or strong-willed children, they are very well self-led. Over time, when you bond with this child, when you begin to have a positive parent-child relationship, over time, even things that you don't expect, the child will go out of his way to do things just to please you. The child will go out of his way to ensure that he's not stressing you in any way. And trust me, your parenting journey